Okay guys, on this video I just want to really quickly hit adding and subtracting radicals and then multiplying radicals. So the first thing you want to do when you're adding and subtracting radicals, okay, is simplify all your radicals, okay? So like here, I'm just going to come to the side, but we want to simplify the square root of 27. We can break that down into 9 and 3, and then 3 and 3. Here are our primes, right? So that turns into 3 square roots of 3, okay? And that's just simplifying square roots. Then you would want to do the same thing with 12. So break it down, you get 4 and 3, 2 and 2, and you end up with 2 square roots of 3. So if we brought these and plugged them back in over here, we would have 3 times 3 minus 2 times 2 square root 3, okay? And I'm sorry, I know my handwriting is terrible on this video, okay? But this turns into 9 square roots of 3 minus 4 square roots of 3, okay? And so that was our first step, okay? Simplify all your radicals. Then your second step is identify radicals with the same index and same radicand. Okay, so index, remember we talked about, is what number is there right above the little symbol. And so like over here on this problem, it's 3. Here, since there's nothing, it's 2, okay? And then the radicand is what's inside or underneath the square root symbol. So here, or the radical. So here it's 3, okay? Here it's 3. Here it was 12, okay? Let's just think about what these are. Only your radicals with the same index and same radicand can be combined. So think about like combining like terms, okay? And then for the common radicals, you add and subtract the coefficients and keep the common radical. So here, right, 9 minus 4 is, excuse me, 9 minus 4 is 5, and then your common radical is square root of 3. So our final answer here is 5 square roots of 3, okay? So try this process on the rest of them. Think about what it means to have the same index, the same radicand, simplify your radicals like you did on the last page, and just do your best, okay? So pause this video and try to work through these next examples, and then come back when you're ready to do the multiplying radicals section. Okay, so multiplying radicals, we use something called the product rule, okay? So first you multiply the coefficients, and then you use the product rule to multiply radicals. And the product rule simply means that if you have a radical that, sorry, I want to make sure I get this right. Here we go. If you have a two different radicals and they have the same index, right, then you can just rewrite the index, okay? So it becomes n, and then the root, and it's a times b. You just multiply what's underneath the square or the radical, okay? So that's all it is. So let's look at this. 27 square root of 27 times the square root of 5 turns into the square root of 27 times 5, okay? That's all it is. That is the same as the square root of 135. And if you simplify that down, I'm not going to do it for you. You can do it on your own. You get 3 square roots of 15. Okay, we're getting pretty quick, I think, at simplifying square roots. So do that on your own. That's what you would get. Okay, and this is all you do on any of these. Excuse me. I'm sorry. One thing to think about, okay, is you wouldn't multiply like if they don't have the same index, you can't multiply them, okay, as of right now. We're not really doing that, okay, so that's it. Go ahead and try the rest of the worksheet, the rest of the problems on your own, work with each other, help each other out, and then let's just see kind of where we get, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, okay.